Welcome to Matt Bajerski YouTube channel. Welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. My name is Matt Bajerski, if you don't know who I am. I own a company called mattbajerski.com. Mattbajerski.com has been trading now since I basically became a healer. And now I start coughing. I haven't coughed all day. Why is it every time I start to talk I cough? It's almost like I'm frustrated with a conversation sometimes. And I am frustrated, I'll be honest with you. I do get really frustrated sometimes. And this conversation today, you'll probably see my frustration, because there's two reasons why I get frustrated. One, I don't like to prove anybody wrong. It's not big, it's not clever, it's belittling myself as well as anybody else. But when somebody tries to belittle me, when somebody tries to prove me wrong, it's like it doesn't happen often. I've got to say, 3 times this year, that's it, 3 times. But 3 times it's like, you know what, I work so damn hard, so hard daily. When most people are asleep, I'm awake working on Moldavite. I'm working all the time on Moldavite. I create Moldavite in a so unique way because I work on a pure energy healing mode. It's a different mode completely. So when you get your Moldavite, not only is it genuine, but it also has another energy that I work on daily on each piece. But anyway, but that's a side note. So why am I making this video now? I'm making it because when you get messages come through when people say, oh, I went to a show and tested your Moldavite, and the guy behind the counter looked at it through a microscope, or he looked at it through a UV, says it's fake. Okay. And then a few weeks ago, about 7 or 8 weeks ago, somebody says, oh, I sent my Moldavite. Again, I am not going to name names. I could, but that's not going to make me happy, and it's going to really ruin the life of somebody who probably feeds his family. So I'm not doing that. But let's say it's a gemologist in Australia, which it is. Okay, so the lady sent it me. She sent me the certificate that she received, and it said fake. Okay, so I never do this, and I talk about fake certificates all over the world. Anybody can fake a certificate. So I spoke to one of 4 or 5 people that I know from the Czech Republic when I go over, and I meet them and I buy from them because they buy direct from the mines or the diggers. Okay, that you all know this, you all know who I am. Okay, so I buy direct, I go direct to source. However, they could even cheat me, couldn't they? Right? But I'm there and I feel Moldavite. I feel it and think, okay, I know the difference between a fake Moldavite. I've got loads of fake Moldavites here. Why? Why do I buy fake Moldavite? Just to keep up to it. Just to keep up to the day of feeling fake to feeling real. And there's no difference. You just can't compare it. One's dead and one's alive. So, but anyway, by the by. So I said to this lady, please send it me back. I returned the money instantly and said, I'm sorry you have to go through this and feel this. No problem. And I can understand why she did it. Because she was looking at a Bajerski little golden nugget. Very rare and very, very expensive. Okay. So they're slightly different colouring. They're lighter. You see, all Moldavites are different colours, depending on where they're dug. Some are extremely dark, like dark tektite. And some are shape, form, everything is different, depending on where they come. Clum, Maliclum, different places around the Czech Republic. Anyway, so one lady a while ago said that she went to a show and a gemologist again checked it and said it's fake. And then this one came in. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to get them to, and I took it out of its setting, the trio, and I took the Bajerski's beautiful nugget Gorgeous nugget. And I thought, I'm just going to send it to the Federation of Bajerski mining, the mining federation. So just to make sure, so I can show you, to make sure is not the word because I know they're real and I know they're genuine, but just to, again, I don't want to say prove because it's not about proving. It's so challenging. Anyway, so they came back. Here they are. Okay, so this is how it came back. So it says repacked. Anyway, it was in this box and the two pieces were in this box. And I'm going to show you the two pieces now. So this is the Bajerski nugget. There's the nugget. It's lighter in formation, in colour, and it feels like a Moldavite, but it's very different. Very potent. If you were to put it on a scale of Maliclum, Bajerski hedgehog, it's somewhere in the middle. It vibrates somewhere in the middle. Don't get me excited now because I'm holding it. Okay, so you can see it's on its, what's it called? This was sent to Bali, of course, mounted, and it's got my initial on there, MB. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see it, but that's that one. And then this piece which was mounted in one of my Moldavite trios, one of the best-selling crystals in the world now. I can't actually get enough of them. I can't make enough of them. But there you can see, okay? Plain to see. So they're the two pieces. Come in this box, okay? So they were sent to Bajerski, to the Mining Federation, okay? So this is what came back. I asked my friend to do it. I sent it to my friend over there who picks the Moldavites for me, and he said, okay, I'll go and do it. It cost, I think, 60 euros, something like that. So here they are, okay? So this is for, and I'd like both ladies, because I know you're good clients, to take this video and send it directly to the two gemologists that you spent your money on, a lot of money, and ask for your money back. Do you know why? I'll tell you why. There you go. There's your certificate. Okay? Take a screenshot of it. There it is, for what it's worth. Okay? Stamped, authorized, sealed, and it says, conclusion. The stone was proved as natural Moldavite. It comes from southern Bohemia region of the Czech Republic. Blah, 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 blah. That's the small piece that was in, and that go in to my beautiful trios. The other piece, which is from Bajerski, there you go. There it is, same piece. I shall read the same thing. Again, the stone was proved as natural Moldavite. It comes from southern Bohemia region of the Czech Republic, blah, 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 blah. It gives details of authenticity, stamped, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and you know what, guys? All of this, it shouldn't be, but it is. And that's the way it is. But for those gemologists who make money on people who have no idea of what a Moldavite is, shame on you. Shame on you. And I will not mock you, I will not belittle you, and I certainly will not call you out by name, because I'm not that low. I think what this should say, if you're watching this now, is just say to people, please don't send me Moldavite. I'm a gemologist. You are not an expert on meteorites. So stop, and stop ruining people's lives and wasting money just so that you make money on it. it bothers me, yeah, of course it does, but that's the way it is. I have no time for. I really shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have wasted my energy. I go there. I get Moldavites all the time. Here's Moldavites that I'm working on right now. I've been working on these now for what, 8 weeks, 9 weeks. Sorry, I've just dropped 2. 9 weeks. These are from Maliclum. These are absolutely gorgeous. When I finish working on these, maybe another 2 or 3 weeks, I put energy into them. When I'm doing absent healing, when I'm doing all sorts of work on them, and then I send them to Bali, I get them mounted. I know I'm going off on one, but I've been selling Moldavite now since I was 38 years old. My clientele is huge now. We're probably like 100, anywhere between 10 and 100 most best-selling websites. I mean, my website, if you go to it, you look at it, you think, oh yeah, he's a healer. Oh yeah, he sells some books. You look at my website, you go and really look at it. You look at the crystals and see how many. We have over probably 10 to 14,000 crystals. Each crystal is unique, each single one of them. That's from 38 years old till 54. Some of them crystals are still on there. Some are packed beautiful, still in boxes, ready for the right person to feel the energy and buy one. What I'm saying is, all my years of experience, everything that I have here, the machines that I have to check crystals, the microscopes that I have, I go through a test. I go through the UV. I do all of that, okay? But there is nobody who can actually be an expert in feeling crystals. So when I feel crystals, if you can feel the energy, which is subtle and sometimes extremely powerful from a Moldavite, you know it's genuine. When you're touching, why do you think I buy fake Moldavite all the time? Because I want to keep a grip to what feels right. Am I feeling a real piece that doesn't feel like Moldavite? Absolutely doesn't. So you know, you work with it, you know. If you heard me do interviews with people about Moldavite, Alex being one of them, he just says, look Mark, you know, when you touch one, when you feel one, you know the difference between a fake. But for people who don't know what Moldavite is so much, and they might be a gemologist and they might have 2 or 3 pieces a year or 10, listen guys, I work with Moldavite every day. We sell thousands of pieces of Moldavite. I handle hundreds of thousands of pieces of Moldavite. So all you can do, ultimately, forget the paper. The paper means nothing. Okay, it might make people feel better. But what's important is this. The person you buy from, you've got to be 100% sure that they are buying direct from diggers, direct from the sand mines, or direct from Bessanits, the place where they're mined. Once you know that 100%, you are safe. But even then, you have to keep your head up. You still got to keep your wits about you. And I have been on the ball with Moldavite for all of these years, and I have yet to be scammed on Moldavite. Why? I'll tell you why. Here's the thing. The first time I received a fake Moldavite, right at the very beginning, that was the only time, I should have said the only time, right? And it was a big piece. And that person, this was 600, it was about 600 euros. That person disappeared. And from that moment on, I worked on, okay, this will never happen again. I will not trust another person again, because even if you live in the Czech Republic, you can still be shafted, right? Even if this person is buying genuine, they can still sell fake as well. And that happened to me once. So I actually bought a fake piece of Moldavite from somebody from the Czech Republic. That's why I made videos saying, be careful, make sure who you're buying from. The people you should be buying from, and this was my mistake, buying from somebody new. This person had only been going for about 9 months, and this person was pushing on me all the time. And the first lot of Moldavite was perfect. Then this one piece that he was offering me, wow, that's a good price. Okay, let me have a look. And I bought it, and then I realized this is fake. As soon as I touched it, I thought there's something wrong with this. This doesn't feel right. And of course it was fake. Everything that I share with you has been open. I've been truthful with you from day one. If I ever get scammed by a crystal, I am the first one to say, you bloody idiot. And then I come on here and say to you guys, I've just checked that something that I didn't check and I should have done. And that was the only time that ever happened to me. So maybe twice since the age of 38 to 54 that I can say, oh, I've been scammed twice. That's not bad when I'm dealing with thousands of crystals a week, a month. Okay, let's say a month, 1,000 crystals a month, or maybe 10,000. But sometimes I deal with thousands of crystals. And a lot of those crystals I don't touch, not because they're bad, it's just that I like to cherry pick the right crystals. So I might look at 400 Moldavites and only choose 30. So I'm very, very cautious when I'm buying Moldavite or any crystal. Why? Because I want to have a good and honest, truthful website that people can trust in my Moldavites. So I hope today I have confirmed to you that I shouldn't have had to have done, that now you can at least go back to them, take a screenshot of this, or give me a call at info@bajerski.com, and my staff will send you a screenshot, a nice of that, and you can claim your money back, okay? But the problem is they'll probably argue and say, well, that's my opinion. And sorry about that, you're not getting your money back. You see, it's all about money. So, yeah, I shouldn't have had to have done that. But I did it just to show you guys, out of the thousands of crystals I sell a year, of all the Moldavites I sell a year, this year, three people had gone to a show. And I know lots of people go to shows and check my Moldavites all the time. Good for you, I have no issues with that. But the thing is, you've got to understand that the most important thing when you're checking Moldavite is you need an expert who knows about Moldavite, not a gemologist. So I guess the point being today, if you just go to a gemologist, you might as well throw your money down the drain, because he does not know 100%. He has no clue. If you said to him, okay, are you 100% sure about this? Because this means your job or not? Oh yeah, okay, if it means my job, then I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm about 80% sure. Right, well, you're going to lose your job if not. Are you sure 80%? Well, maybe 70 or 60 or maybe 50%. But actually, I don't really know. I just thought it was. Yeah, that's more like it. Now you're speaking the truth, mate. So, again, this is my frustration about Moldavite. This is, I know it's only 3 pieces, but you know what? It bugs me, because I have a clean reputation over all of these years, and it only takes one idiot who claims to be knowledgeable of Moldavite, who says, oh, I've got initials after my name. Yeah, I know a lot of doctors who had initials after their name. One called Harold Shipman. Yeah, so it means nothing, mate. Means nothing. Now, what means something to me is somebody who works with Moldavite all day, who is an expert on meteorites, who understand fully, so that they, when they check the Moldavite, they check it 100%. They submerge it in a special solution and then look under a microscope, and then they test it in certain ways, and they understand and see clearly whether it's real or not. These guys are gemologists. They just stick a UV light and say, oh no, this isn't real, because it's got purple. All right, mate. Yeah, of course. You know. Of course you know. Yeah, let me tell you something. The human beings, that's all they are. Just human beings. Nothing more, nothing less. So that's it, guys. That's all I've got to say. There you go. Have a lovely day.